One of the most common questions we have received over the years is whether an autographed poster can still be linen backed and restored. This massive Italian poster for the Goonies, signed by members of the cast, gives us the perfect opportunity to explain how we approach a project like this. We frequently linen back autographed posters, but whether the process is safe largely depends on what was used to create the signatures. When someone plans to have a poster signed before restoration, we generally recommend using a permanent marker such as a Sharpie, because the ink is not water soluble and is much less likely to be affected during the linen backing process. Of course, many posters have already been signed by the time they arrive at the studio, and the owner may not know exactly what type of marker or ink was used. Every signature is carefully tested before any treatment begins to determine if it's safe to proceed or adjust our process accordingly. We then applied our reversible adhesive to the back of each panel and mounted them to a stretch canvas frame lined with acid-free barrier paper. Posters printed in multiple panels often have printer's crop marks that can be used to help align the panels. We used these marks as a starting point while also carefully matching elements within the artwork to align the poster as accurately as possible. After drying over several days, the poster made its way to one of our restoration artists, who restored the missing pigment along the fold lines. Our artists use a variety of reversible materials to match the color, texture, and finish as closely as possible. Our client originally purchased this Italian quattro from a theater manager in Italy in 1985, the same year The Goonies was released. The poster had been kept as an extra and was never actually displayed, leaving it in remarkably good condition despite its age and enormous size. Over the years, our client brought the poster to several comic conventions and gradually collected signatures from members of the cast. Nearly all of them were obtained in person, with the exceptions of Josh Brolin and Jeff Cohen, whose signatures were acquired through a professional signing service. After decades spent acquiring these autographs, the goal was to stabilize and preserve the poster without disturbing the signatures that made it so special. Once the restoration was complete, we cut the poster down from the frame and trimmed a 1-inch linen margin around the edges. We always love seeing classics like this make their way through the studio, and the sheer size of this piece, paired with the autographs, makes it a true grail for any fan of the Goonies.